Happy New Year to everybody. I hope you guys had some fantastic holidays. I know I haven't been doing any real videos related to like Linux or tech stuff lately. We're out of that phase. We're back into a new year, and for the new year, I thought that it would be great to start the adventure of home labbing. First thing we're gonna do is media servers. I am tired of paying for things like Netflix or shoot, what are the other ones that I pay for? The one from Peacock. I pay for the Hulu one. I pay for Spotify. Obviously, there's a myriad of things that I pay for. When I already actually own a lot of the stuff that I use, and I want to make it to where I own the rest of it. Um, so yeah, this is kind of the direction that we're going with. I've been pulling things from Blu-rays and DVDs and CDs, and we're gonna start with showing you guys how to do that. Now, I can't show the outside of network thing over here on YouTube, at least to the best of my knowledge, but I think I found a way to kind of show off that use case. But yeah, regardless, I've been actually hosting my own system over here for about 2 weeks now. So I'm going to show you over here how to do that. I pulled the drive temporarily. Hopefully nobody's using it. I don't think so. I don't have any text messages of angry people. We're going to go ahead and show you guys how to do this. First things first, we're going to pull up a Flatpak store. Mine is Discover because that's just the one that I like using, but you can use Flatseal or not Flatseal, Flatpost, whatever. This is going to work on any Linux distribution that you can use Flatpaks on. The reason why I'm doing Flatpak is because it's just simpler that way. I messed around for a while outside of the Flatpak side of things, and it was just obnoxious for me, and in a way that isn't like I can't figure it out, but in the context that it's going to be more cumbersome for newer users to the space. And there's nothing wrong with a Flatpak. A Flatpak is just its own little container. It's an application that has everything that it needs to function inside of one little server type environment, or it's like its own computer type environment. The only challenge that we come across is giving it access outside of its own environment. But first things first, let's focus on Jellyfin. As far as the server is concerned, we can go ahead and download it here. There are some fun little add-ons / there's one for Intel Compute Runtime, but we're going to go ahead and grab that. And then the other thing we're going to grab is we're going to grab Flatseal. And Flatseal it gives kind of like the computer, the separate VM, however you want to like context it for your own benefit. It gives that access to other portions of the computer. Otherwise, everything stays self-contained. So we're going to go ahead and grab Flatseal, and we're also going to grab the Jellyfin. Both of those are done. What we're going to do is we're going to pull up Jellyfin. So I'm going to pull up the Jellyfin server. Now that launches inside of just a regular web browser. So as soon as that pops up, I'll bring that over here. Why does it want to log into my other Jellyfin server? What the heck just happened there? All right, so that was a little bit of an adventure here, but we got everything right. I'm sitting kind of weird on my chair because I've got a cat here on my side and another cat on my other side. And hi, mamas, how's it going? Come here, baby. Okay, this is mama's. I know you guys don't necessarily give a kitty, the attention that it needs, but I give kitties the attention it needs. And by kitties, I mean, do me a favor for mamas. Click subscribe. Anyway, go on, mamas. Good girl. Okay, anyways, we got that sorted. So we're going to go over here with server, and we're going to call this one Rifter Media. All right. We're going to click next, and then my username, I'm going to go ahead and blur that out, but you just put in whatever username you want to have for yours. and your password. Alrighty. Never. All right. So now we're here. We have add a media library. We're going to add a media library and we're going to go over here and I'm just going to add the movies folder. We're going to search for folders and we're going to scroll down and see if we can find the drive that I want to associate it with. Well, that's interesting. There's no drive here. Well, that's really easy to resolve, actually. That's what that Flatseal thing does. So we're going to go ahead and load up Flatseal, and we're going to find the Jellyfin server option. We're going to scroll down, and for me, we're going to have USB devices turned on, which it already was. I figured out what the issue was that I had done testing with this computer. So all the information was still there from the previous computer, and I just didn't realize it. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and add our folders, and we're gonna scroll down and run media David and Rust is what we're gonna select. And then for the folder that we're gonna select, I'm gonna select movies. All right. And then I've got, some of my movies that I already have put into that folder set up. And you would do the same thing with any other library. So we go off in content type and we say music, and we find the folder. We go to our run media and music, and I don't have any music that's loaded into it. It's all on the hard drive. I got to get it transferred over. But you would just do that until you have everything that you need all in the one place that you need it to be. All right. And then we're going to go here. English, yes. Allow remote access, yes. And finish. Now we're going to log in to our main account here. Right. And we're going to go here to home and then block. I don't want that block settings. And then we're going to scroll over and find, is it profile? No, that's the wrong thing. Dashboard, administration dashboard. There we go. So we've got our server version and all that information that's right there. It's found 7 movies. There's more because in that drive, it can actually pull up my YouTube videos and stuff like that as well that are on the drive. We're going to go to users and we're going to add a user, and the user is going to be David because I don't want to log in with me, right? The admin should be logged in as the admin when the admin is at the admin's computer. I don't want to remote access or anything like that with the main administrative username. So we're going to go ahead and put down our password, enable access to all libraries, and save. Yes, the password's 12345. I'll change it after the video. Actually, I don't even need to change it after the video. I have a media server running right now. All right. And there we go. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to go on my phone here and grab Jellyfin. All right. So now what we need to do is go on our phone. So if you don't know the IP address of your device, you can do ifconfig. Sorry about that. All right. So ifconfig, it's got a bunch of information that's there. Or you can do fast fetch if you're on a system that has fast fetch installed. Noble. There's another kitty, and that kitty is here to say subscribe. Anyways, all right, come on. There we go, kiddo. All right. So if you come down here, we've got my IP address is 10.0.0.64. And what we're going to do is on the media server library in which place is it here? Networking. So in networking, you're going to find the port number that you're going to be using, right? So what we're going to do is over here on our phone, we're going to type in that 110, no, 10.0.0. What was my terminal? 64. And then parentheses 60 or 8096. 8096. We're going to go ahead and click connect. Then it's going to ask us for our username. So my username is David and my password is 12345. And we're going to go ahead and do sign in. And right here, easy peasy, lemon squeezy, I have access to all of my movies that I already have in here. So yeah, it's pretty simple. If you want to know how to access it outside of your network, I'll have another video that I put out here soon talking about um, the service to use for that. And you can put the pieces together from there. Regardless, yeah. Anyways, that's it. It's really stupid simple. One thing that you could run into in this is you've added information to the library, but it's not showing up. Well, scan all libraries allows it to go through and scan and check for whatever media might have been added, and you'll have that added to the library. So yeah, just go through, make your users, invite, the family members, set it up for your TV, and we'll keep going on. This is the first thing when it comes to the home labbing type environment, type direction that I'm wanting to go to find myself in some level of freedom when it comes from like subscription models. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to have everything. There's going to be some stuff at least at the start here. I'm not able to grab things like like Stranger Things. That's Netflix. If I want to watch that, I got to go to Netflix. It just is what it is. But Miracle on 34th Street, I already have that. I already own that. I'd like to watch that. And I can do that without having to pay for, a streaming service because I already have it. Well, that's the direction we're going. I'll keep diving into everything as time goes on. But you noticed that there was an option for like books. That might be interesting. I wonder if my Kindle might be able to play nice with that. Regardless, this video has gone on too long. Thank you very much. Don't forget to give me a like if you enjoyed this video and subscribe if you feel like I have content that would be enjoyable for you to continue watching. We'll see you in the next one. Don't be afraid to dive on into the rift.